Hi, are you tired of using ChatGPT the old classical way, copying stuff in, copying stuff out, and only being able to use it while you're actually typing on it? So I have a solution for that. We can automate ChatGPT to integrate in your workflows right now and today, and I'll show you how it's done. Hey everybody, my name is Stefan. On this channel we'll talk about stuff I use, gadgets I love, and everything that makes my life easier. My life makes easier using ChatGPT to automate my idea capturing process for YouTube, and that is what I'm showing you right now. The solution is make.com. Make.com is an automation website. It can be used for free if you stay below certain limits, which I stay below, so I don't pay a penny for this. And it allows you to integrate into different tools and different websites for you to send data from one tool to another, processes, transform it, and then go on. We'll go over a few examples, what you could do with that in a minute. And now let me show you what I'm doing with Make, so you know what you're in for today. So what you're seeing here now is the dashboard of make.com, my personal dashboard. What you can see is you have an operation limits of 1,000 operations per month, and I'll show you later how we can stay below it, because if we reach 1,000 operations or more, we need to pay them money, and we don't want to do that. So we have two active scenarios. Scenarios are basically automations that are implemented right now in my Make. I'll walk you through both of mine just to show you how it's done, and then we'll talk about the nitty-gritty a little bit. So if we go to the scenarios tab, we see we have integration Notion and integration ticktick. Ticktick is my to-do list app. Notion is pretty well known. It's like a multi-tool for note-taking and everything and so on, and collaboration. So let's start with ticktick. If I open this workflow, it looks like this. It has a start, it has an end, and it says what it's done basically, and I'll walk you through this very quickly. So it gets a whole list in my ticktick, in my to-do list app, and scans if there are any unfinished tasks in it. If there are unfinished tasks and if the title is not empty, it goes into Notion and creates a database item in my Notion table for video ideas and finished videos, basically. I track everything in Notion in there, and it creates a new item in Notion and marks the task in ticktick as done. This allows me, if I want to capture a new idea for a video, to not go into the terrible Notion app and try to use it somehow. I can just open my to-do list app, go into the right list to edit, and the YouTube ideas or YouTube topics, I think it's called, and just enter the video idea there. And this automation then will take it into Notion right after, so it gets marked as done in my to-do list app, and I have this idea in my Notion list. Now, this automation does not run every 1 minute or something, because if you remember the usage limit of 1,000 operations a month, I have it to run every 8 hours. This makes it so if I enter something in ticktick, it's not right there in Notion, but it doesn't need to be. I usually am on the run when I enter something in there. It's just like, for me, it's not forgotten, and after a few hours, it's in my Notion database, everything is fine. The second integration that we have here now is a Notion integration, and this is a little bit more complicated, but not really that much. It just looks a little bit more. And what it does basically is it watches database items in the same database, in my video ideas database. And if it gets new items, this workflow will check if they are in a specific status, so it does not go through all the ideas, and then it checks for different input settings that I set, for example, a title or an additional comment for more information, and runs this idea that I've given them through ChatGPT. This is this OpenAI integration that we have here, ChatGPT Whisper DALL-E. And what it does basically is I've defined within ChatGPT, within the OpenAI API, a certain model. And this model allows me now to basically run my own queries against the ChatGPT API. And I have this model, I think it's called an agent, set up in that way that it knows if I call it what to do with the input. In my case, it tries to give me a few rough additional video ideas, how the video could shape, try to bring it into different directions so I know what the video could be when actually coming back to the idea to later work on this myself. So when I get an idea in my Notion database, it's not like just one bullet point. It's like a small text basically that allows me to further understand, further explore the idea, know where I could go in different directions from there on, and then work on that idea myself again to not have AI write the video, but way more AI giving me starting points so I don't start from scratch basically. This automation allows me to use ChatGPT without actually using ChatGPT in the more classical way of copying in ideas or video script, telling him again and again how to generate stuff, but having this agent within OpenAI that is pre-programmed in order what to do with the text I'm inputting it and getting out some input that some output that I want then afterwards. But what else can you do with that? Because this is just one use case and you most probably don't create YouTube videos and you have different use cases. One thing could be you could automate posts. Make.com would allow you, for example, to take as input the finished script of a YouTube video, shorten it down and create an Instagram and a Twitter post out of it, or an X post now, just from the script. So I don't have to do it, and not just shorten it down so it fits inside a post, but actually posting this post. So you would have a social media engine basically that allows you to create and cross post onto different platforms without you actually needing to do anything, but the AI actually does the shortening and everything and posts it then for you. This would be one that could save quite a bit of time if you post on different channels. I don't right now. It could also allow you to summarize different text that you input, or summarize meetings if you connect it with your calendar and have minutes maybe in there, of minutes in Notion, so it could watch out for minutes that are available in Notion in what form whatsoever, and it will take the minutes and will basically create better summaries with clearer objectives and everything for you to later review. This would also be a possibility. And in the end, there are so many integrations within Make.com that the sky's basically the limit. You could, for example, query Twitter for every post from your favorite creator and have them post into a Google Sheets document for later review. Or you could have a Google Sheets document and connect this with an AI again to just pull out something. Yes. You could do whatever you like, basically, and Make.com is an incredible tool to just get started automating a little bit more in your digital life, and also integrating the AIs that are there into this, so you can enrich ideas or transform things to fit into other tools then as well. So what would you need Make.com to do for you? What you wish Make.com to do for you? Let me know. Maybe I'll tinker around and see if I can do something, or maybe there are already existing workflows. If you look here on the search bar on YouTube, you will find loads more of tutorials from Make.com. If you want a deep dive tutorial, how I created these automations that you saw here a minute ago, let me know and I might create one in an upcoming video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked the video and talk again soon. Goodbye.